Hey Chronoholics, this is Dr. Karan Madan. Welcome back to another episode of Dive Into the Industry. And today at Watches and Wonders, Geneva 2026, within the Alpina booth, I have Oliver, the CEO of Alpina with me. How are you doing, Oliver? Welcome to Chronoholic.
So first of all, thank you very much for the invitation. Sure. Thanks for the opportunity. Hello, everybody. Super cool, super pumped up by Watches and Wonders 2026. Yeah. Great atmosphere, great people over here.
Certainly.
So a huge opportunity to present the Alpina brand.
I agree. This is your first time at Watches and Wonders for the brand, right?
No, it's the fourth year already.
Fourth year? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. So, I didn't know that.
Yeah, okay. It's fourth year, and indeed it's been growing on me and on us every year, and I think this edition is definitely the best one so far.
So far, so good, because for us as Chronoholic, this is the first time we are representing the country as media in Geneva. It's such an honor for us.
Welcome to Geneva.
Thank you. You're the right person to welcome me.
Good to have you finally here.
That's true. Thank you. And we are so proud of our efforts. We're so happy to be here, and of course, interact with you. Look at the brands. Look at what the world of watchmaking is doing and what's happening. For me, the fair is like literally, I'm literally a kid in a candy store. Okay, let's get down to it. Let's get down to Alpina. Tell us about the brand, because a lot of people are in India back home are aware of the brand. They're buyers of the brand as well. So good beginnings, I must say. You've been in the country since 2023, but why are you in the country? What aims do you have for India, and what's Alpina? Let's begin there.
So Alpina is a beautiful brand. It's a brand with rich history.
True.
We're 143 years old this year, right? Okay. So with a history of innovations. The actual start of the brand, the DNA of the brand, comes from the Alps.
Yeah.
It was created by somebody called Gottlieb Hauser in 1883 with the intention of creating strong, sturdy, beautiful Swiss watches that can resist, to the harshness and the challenges given by the mountains, given by the Alps. So history of innovation, pilots watches in the 1920s, divers watches in the 1960s. It was a huge brand in the first half of the 20th century.
Sure.
So there were 2,000 point of sales worldwide at the time.
Okay.
Then the brand disappeared progressively during the quartz crisis until it was revived in the early 2000s. Today what we're doing is we're really cherishing the history that we have, but bringing some innovation, some creativeness, at a really affordable price. So we want to really be the accessible Swiss sports watch brand with beautiful history within the different universes that we're playing in. So that you can look at your watch, you can feel the great outdoors out there. You can feel some excitement from the present day and whatever you're looking forward to.
Right, sure. And there's a collection called the Extreme already in Alpina. So it's equipped for the extremes. But tell me, you're the CEO. When did you take over as CEO? What's been happening since then?
I started with the brand 10 years ago now. It's my 10th year.
Wow.
So we've had sort of a long time together. I'm continuing to write the story. So it's the brand was there before me. It will be there after me. Yeah. So I have the honor, of writing or being part of writing part of the history.
Yeah, and the revival, so to speak.
Yeah, and the revival. No, absolutely. So we have a gem in our hands, and I'm super proud, to be part of the development of the design, the positioning of the watch, development of new markets as well. India, indeed, has a huge potential for us. Yeah. So we are in the market now for 3 years, and we're writing the story, and it's a great opportunity to tell you more about what Alpina is all about.
Absolutely. So since you've been in the market for 3 years, how has it been so far? In Indian market,
So Indian market, good. So progressively growing across the country. I think it takes a little bit of time, to adjust also the product and the positioning of the brand in the Indian market. And I think over the last 3 years, we've really come now with products that are very suitable for the Indian market.
That is true.
So the Extreme case design, of course, the case size, the price positioning. I think we're ticking a lot of boxes that can relate, to the Indian customers. So,
certainly. Certainly. In fact, count me in amongst as your consumers and buyers, because I've owned 6 Alpina watches in the past. 6. And this is before the brand was officially present in the country.
Correct.
So now I'm actually looking forward to the next. Probably it'll be one of the extremes because I love the case shape. I love the whole integrated bracelet proposition, and at a very affordable price point as well.
That's the idea. You know, we want to be a beautiful to have a beautiful watch at an affordable price.
Sure.
We would like to think that Alpina can really be the first serious Swiss sports
Sure.
watch, you know, that
For a
somebody
lot of
wants
people,
to
yeah,
buy,
sure,
a mechanical
sure,
watch
sure.
that has history, that fits the wrist beautifully,
Yeah.
whether the extreme case design or also the other
Alpinas or
universes
whatnot,
that we're developing.
Sure, sure. Okay, so that brings me to, let's talk about the watches that you released at Watches and Wonders, right? You focus in fact, almost exclusively on the Pilot line, on the Startimer.
You spoke about the extreme case design. We've been working on that for the last 4 to 5 years.
Sure.
It's been increasingly, dominating the collection. We also wanted to make it recognizable, so that bring it part of the DNA. So it was time really to revamp the Startimer Pilot watch. So we're coming here at Watches and Wonders with a fully new case design, 40 millimeters.
That's right, you shrunk it down actually.
We shrunk it down.
Yeah.
It's also slightly thinner, so it fits really beautifully on the wrist.
Yeah.
You've got a really nice combination of brushed, satinated, but also polished beveling.
That's right.
So you've got a really nice finishing to it. We've upped the watch, we've improved it at all levels. So case finishing all the way to the beautiful case back design. Yeah. Also the dial with block luminova indexes. You've got a really nice grained texture on the dial as well. You've got nice depth in it. But also in the movement, so we've got now a La Jouperet 68-hour power reserve. So really enough, you know, from the Friday to Monday without having to reset your watch. So I think we really have a beautiful watch here, respectful, you know, of the heritage of the brand, but bringing, you know, a bit of freshness into the product as well.
Does the brand being a part of the Citizen Group also have its advantages vis-a-vis movement and technology transfers and the help that you get from the umbrella brands?
Absolutely. So we're going more and more in that direction. So of course, La Jouperet is part of the Citizen Group.
That's right.
So the synergies are there. Yeah. I think that this type of movement with the type of finishing in the watch, I don't think we have any equivalent on the market at this price point at the moment.
So what are these priced at, by the way?
1,295 Swiss franc or euro equivalent.
That's very competitive.
Super competitive. So I don't think you'll find a watch at this price with the La Jouperet movement available on the market.
Maybe increase the price a little more, but if you add a bracelet to that, it's the absolute complete package, isn't it?
Correct. So of course, you know, we've got some developments that are lined up.
Nice.
So you can expect indeed some potential bracelets to come. And, Alpina, we want to keep quite a tight collection. We want to be there, you know, on the long run. We don't want to overload with too many products, too many SKUs. So I think it's very comprehensive, very clearly organized in our different universes with the different movement type segmentation as well. So I think we're really spot on with this product. Yeah.
Fantastic. But are we also lining up other collections, other products throughout the year?
Sure, yeah. So of course we launched also in India the Solarmetre Alpiner Extreme collection.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it's a solar-powered Swiss-made La Jouperet as well, which is really selling out very strongly in India as well. So that's clear. So you can expect that movement type also to come across the different other universes and collections that are going to be launched along the year. So indeed we rhythm the year with the launches. Some very exciting collaborations that are going to be coming up as well. So you should really definitely stay tuned on those.
On the topic of collaborations, I know Alpina does some really nice ones. I've been an owner of a couple of few, so I know for sure. That said, a question I get asked very often on the community, maybe a special edition for the Indian watch community?
Yeah, so that's I think definitely a good way, you know, to present the brand, you know, to showcase the brand on the Indian market. So for sure we should look into that as well.
Wonderful. I've noticed that while these watches are a little shrunk down to 40 millimeters from your previous 42, 44, even the extreme case has now shrunk down to 39 millimeters. And of course, the lady sizes are also at the 35, 36 millimeter size. Was there was there demand for it? Was there a reason to actually come down to these sizes?
Yeah, for sure. So we still have demand for larger case sizes. So the 41 by 42.5 Extreme, which is quite a powerful watch. But definitely some markets are requesting smaller diameters, so we shrunk it down on the Extreme, but we still kept the original case sizes available as well. And I think that over here on the Startimer, the 40 millimeter case is a beautiful fit on different wrist sizes, but also unisex possibilities as well, so should fit also ladies very nicely.
That's right. So tell me one thing. I've been staring at your T-shirt for the longest while. Tell me about the story with the whole game and the colorful take on the Startimer Pilot.
Indeed, very good question. So you probably saw our booth. We took a different angle this year, which is around retro gaming. We decided to launch the Startimer Pilot that we had seen regularly traditional aircrafts, whether fighter planes, bush flying, pilots, and so on. So we're taking a bit of an approach, and the link here is to retro gaming. So you maybe recognize the Galaga characters as well.
We've grown up playing these games.
Yeah, exactly. So we have the link to aviation is of course the vessel of the Galaga game. So you can expect something to come product-wise in that direction.
So that is so cool.
In that direction. So stay tuned as well.
Wonderful.
To watch that one.
Wonderful. Looking forward to that.
We want to create emotions, and it's true that we saw people coming to the booth, to the stand, and getting very emotional about remembering, when they were playing in period and so on.
That's right.
But we're also speaking to new generations, to Zennials, for example, who are also living, the 1980s vibe and popularity at the moment.
I think there's a little bit of an effort that's needed for the Indian market in a concise, targeted manner. I think we can work a lot in that regard, and in the future I think the brand is going to do really well.
That's for sure. We're just at the very beginning. We've got a beautiful product, we've got a beautiful history, we've got a nice price point,
absolutely,
we've got distribution that is starting to develop very nicely. Now you're going to be seeing, I think, a few elements, a few sparks, that's going to make heads lift up, and gain interest on the brand. That's for sure. We're only at the beginning.
Amazing. Any message, any closing words for our Chronoholic community back in India?
Well, I would like to thank you all for your attention and encourage you, to discover the brand. I think, as you just mentioned, there's a lot to discover. There's beautiful things out there, and I would like to thank you, of course, for the opportunity to present it.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. It's a dream come true for us to be here, to be able to interact with you and giving us this opportunity.
It's an honor.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This has been an absolutely fantastic episode of Dive into the Industry. We'll be back soon. Take care.